Privilege. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce Abdullah Al-Harthi, otherwise known as Al-Harthi, who's going to entertain you with his own style, which he's going to say is acquired taste.
Oh, very acquired.
Very good. So, inshallah, he'll entertain you guys. Are you ready to go?
Pretty soon.
All right. Pretty soon means now.
Okay, great.
Great.
Okay, first of all, I really don't even know what I'm doing here. Thanks, Annie. Thanks, Femi, for inviting me, and thanks, Marwa, for the nomination. This all started by Marwa's nominating me for this competition, and, like a sucker, I said, yeah, sure, why not? And I put it on my Instagram account and said, come on, I have 1,000 followers. I used to think there were a lot until I heard someone had 20,000. I don't even know where he got those 20,000. And I said, yeah, how bad can it be? Well, the answer came very soon. And thank you, Insta8, for posting the actual results on your page. 43 from 1,000? Seriously? Anyway, like any Middle Eastern election, I met with my campaign manager, Femi, and we did a thinky, but our thinky, we said, you know what, it's not the votes, it's basically how much they love you, and they really love you, they just didn't get the message. And I learned a lot about my followers, by the way. They don't read my comments. They actually just do whatever they feel like. So I told them I was in a competition, so they all started pressing likes. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. You gotta go to Insta8. And then they started writing Al-Harthi, but on my own page. So I'm like, whatever. Anyway, so Femi sends me a message saying, you know what, don't worry about it, you're in. So I'm like, okay, fine. So the question is, he told me, I was like, well, after thinking, okay, I'm going to do it. The main thing that I was thinking about is what am I going to wear for the event? And that got sorted out pretty soon. And then I asked him, well, what am I supposed to talk about? And he said, well, basically it's your experience with Instagram. Try to make it funny if you can. And I was thinking about Instagram, and I remember I started with social media pretty early. I started with Facebook when it was called The Facebook, by the way. And I liked it a lot, but then, everybody was on it, and trying to be cool, I wouldn't want to be on something that was very popular, so I moved to Instagram. And Instagram was a life changer. You can't compete with Facebook, because if you see this, you can't compare this to an actual like. This means they love me. So I became like this kid, every morning I'd wake up, and if I actually saw no comments, no likes at this, that's it. My life is over, it's ruined. The transition wasn't that smooth, by the way, because the frame, I don't know if any of you have had to deal with moving from Facebook to Instagram and limiting your picture to that square. And, every time I take a picture and I'd have to put it on Instagram, I'd have to think, well, who in this group I didn't care that much and I can crop out. Some family members had to go, unfortunately, but, that's life. So anyway, I moved to Instagram, and the question is, well, who do I want to be? This is social media. These people don't know me. I can be whoever I want. And, they say, if you're not happy with yourself, then, you'll never be happy. So I said, well, why don't I be myself? Unfortunately, what people think about me is that I am an angry person. So I said, hey, let's go with that. So this actually happens to me. I start off my day thinking this is going to be the best day ever. And I meet one of my surgical residents, and that's it. It's over. I want to stab everyone in the face. And I thought they were exaggerating their fear until actually somebody took a picture of us sitting, and I was actually talking to them. They're down there. And there is a reason why everybody has his hand on their mouth. They don't want to say anything, even by mistake, because they know what's going to happen afterwards. I was a surgeon, I still am a surgeon. Unfortunately, they moved me to the administration. I don't think that was a promotion. I think they saw that the amount of damage I was causing to the psyche of the young population. So they said, well, let's move him to admin. And the problem with administration is you can't tell people what you really think of them. So, I started smiling a lot. And I was smiling so much that I didn't even recognize myself in the mirror. So basically I had to post this thing, which basically having a thinly by another doctor.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my
me.
secret, guy.
I'm always angry.
That's it. I am always angry. Even right now, but So, anyway, moving on. Being an angry person, I said, well, what is the theme of my talk going to be about? So I thought, how about pet peeves? Things that piss me off. The problem is, family told me I can only put 8 pictures. And I can go on for hours about things that piss me off. But I picked some, and I don't know if they do piss you off too, but hashtags. And I know that Dareen is sitting there in the back. She is pretty good with hashtags. However, her hashtags are funny. These hashtags, I don't know what to pick out of them. So they can put a picture of a car, and then it's blah, 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 blah. And some of my favorite hashtags, like, for example, car porn. What is the car doing exactly for it to classify as a car porn? So, or another favorite hashtag is when someone puts their picture and puts hashtag no filter. Wow, congratulations. So you've actually taken a normal picture. Is that perfect? Another lovely hashtag is Throwback Thursday. It's not Throwback Thursday if it was last Thursday, You need some time from the time you took that picture until you put it. Of course, to all the foodies, they love this whole food porn thing. And again, I don't know, unless it's a banana and something. But, all right, so I recommend all you hashtaggers to watch a video that's by Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake. And I found it hilarious. So moving on to another thing that really pisses me off is when Instagram just falls apart. Have you had that? You post a picture, you think it's hilarious, and then you're like, no likes? What's going on here? No likes? You keep going again and again, and then you decide to go to Twitter because that's the fallback. It's like, and then it's like hashtag Instagram's fallen apart. It's not working. The problem is when it starts working again, people have moved on, and your picture is like way down on their list. So this was a heartbreaking moment because I actually thought this was a funny picture. And I only got 24 likes. And those of you who decide to join my account later, go fishing for it, and I better see some likes by the end of the night, yeah? Okay, so this is the favorite pose of every Instagrammer, selfies. Who doesn't love selfies? Yeah, so I don't mind selfies. Obviously, I've taken some myself, and if you do look this good, I don't mind having this selfie. But try to make it a little bit creative and try to have something in the background. Try to have something different in the background. Don't take the same selfie 124 times. I've seen your eye makeup, gone to the wedding, lovely. Excellent job by your makeup artist, by the way, not by you. If you do take a mirror selfie, by the way, try to look at me. Don't look at your phone. So try to improve your selfie. The other thing that pisses me about selfie is that being 6'3" and having such long arms, we never needed selfie sticks. We were the ones that people came to us when it was selfie time. And unfortunately, we have lost that status. People like Noura now can take selfies all time long. All right. This pisses me off. Not the guy in the picture. Some of you might be fans of him. I didn't attend his concert. But I hate people who move to Facebook straight onto Instagram and start putting a whole album of pictures one after the other. So you're going, these 10 pictures were posted one after the other. After the 5th picture, I was thinking, did I accidentally enter her profile or am I still on my newsfeed? So try to be moderate. This goes same thing for the people eating sandwiches. One sandwich is great. Taking 10 shots of the same sandwich and posting them, not too cool. That was my last one. As I said, I can go for hours. Hours? Go on for hours? Time's out? Yeah, good. Great, thank you. Oh, by the way, I'm from downtown Mudirab, so